Last week, world leaders met in Glasgow for climate talks. It could have been a moment for countries to take coordinated action against climate breakdown and make a fairer world in the process. So what happened? I'll start with the bad news. The UN Climate Summit hasn't delivered the bold action that people and planet desperately need. The fossil fuel lobby were welcomed on a red carpet, rich countries shirked their responsibilities, and many people most impacted by climate breakdown were shut out by restrictive visas, soaring travel costs, and lack of access to vaccines. There were some promising announcements, but they fell down in the small print. There were some countries pledged an end to coal, but the date for the phase out is vague and at best still gives another decade for coal to continue as normal. We also saw a promise to end and reverse deforestation by 2030, but this isn't a new target. It's been promised before. Meanwhile, deforestation goes on, so it's hard to take this latest claim seriously. The final deal struck doesn't put us on track to keep global temperature rise below 1.5 degrees. It doesn't deliver the emissions cuts needed from rich countries, and there's a lack of financial support for countries in the global south to tackle the crisis. Instead of cutting emissions at source, dangerous distractions such as offsetting and unproven technology fixes play a big role. It became clear early in the talk that the action we need wasn't really on the cards. But I want to tell you why I think you should have hope for the future. Some countries have recognised the need to end coal, oil and gas, while others committed to stop financing fossil fuels overseas. This happened because people like you demanded progress. The UK government is under real pressure to ditch new coal, oil and gas projects, and the climate movement is bigger and broader than ever before. Outside COP, in the streets, we've seen the biggest climate justice demonstration in the UK ever, and our network mobilised all over the country. Across the UK and around the world, people are rising up against this system that prioritises profit over the planet. We will not give up until we have created the better world we know is possible. Although COP26 was billed as the last chance to save the planet, that was never the case. It was an opportunity for progress, but progress doesn't only happen at these summits. As more people take action, the pressure ramps up, making it impossible for the government to ignore our demands for a fairer, greener world. We must keep pushing for bolder action. Are you with us? And together we can build the change we need.